Hey guys, this is Joe Deckelmeyer with Screen Rant, and I'm going to say right now, out of all the interviews we have lined up, this is my favorite, my most anticipated. Austin St. John, original Red Ranger and Gold Zeo Ranger. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. And this is why Joe is my favorite ever in the press world, because I'm his favorite.
You are. And let me tell you something real quick. I was blown away because right here at Screen Rant, we exclusively debuted the trailer for Power Rangers Beast Morphers and Season 2, which you're a part of.
The fandom is blowing up, man. My social media erupting.
And it's not slowing down.
No, it's building momentum still. But it's my first return in 18 years.
So let me get this right. The last time you were on Power Rangers was Forever Red.
02, Forever Red.
That's crazy. Now we have a whole new generation of Power Rangers. Devin, the Red Beast Morpher Ranger.
Love him.
What words of advice do you have to the youngster on set from being the OG original Red Ranger?
Well, I mean, man, I was there. We filmed in New Zealand. I tell you, I think what I would say is keep it real. Don't put up a persona. Don't put your character on social media. People love the character already. What they want to know is, who are you? What are you about? What do you really represent?
Right.
And don't be one of those mainstream characters that shifts back and forth between who you really are versus what you were on TV. Be secure in yourself. Be who you are. Let it roll. And the fandom, those that don't support it, forgive me, c'est la vie. Those that do, that's the crew you need in your world.
This is the year of ASJ, let me just say right now. When I was coming to Comic-Con, I knew I was going to be here for Screen Rant working it. But let's be real. The real reason I came here is for this right here, this Lightning Collection 2-pack.
This one's yours.
This one's actually Jezzer. He actually got me one. He actually, shout out to our camera guy, Jezzer. He actually waited in line and got one for me, too. So I do have
And those lines were ridiculous.
They were ridiculous.
And,
well worth
and
it.
your boy here. So
yeah,
you like getting margaritas, dinner, what?
We'll work. I'm gonna work something out with him later.
Brownie point.
I
just put it on.
I was hoping not to bring that up.
You later. All right.
I was hoping not to bring that up, but hey.
Okay. All right.
We'll talk about that later. Actually, I want to talk to you about the Gold Ranger. Actually, and here's the reason why. This is the best looking Power Ranger suit out of any Power Ranger suit.
Thank you very much.
No, it's a straight up fact. Talk to me about when you returned as the Gold Ranger, where Jason was and where Jason has been when he came back as the Gold Ranger.
So there's a bit of a difference, man. Jason as a Red Ranger, Jason as a whole, I modeled after my mom and dad, who were my heroes.
Really?
It was kind of a walk softly but carry a big stick.
Sure.
Elevate my team. I had absolute confidence in every one of my team members. The girls, color, race, none of that mattered. I had confidence in the team. My job as a leader was to let them step forward and shine in every capacity that they could. And the only times I chose to step forward was if and when it was truly needed. And that, in my mind, is leadership. It's not about brandishing, showing off, being flashy, shiny gear. I never had any of that until the gold. When I came back as the gold, I was set with a struggle. Because now I had to bridge this humble, walk softly, carry a big stick guy with a pimp. Because the Gold Ranger was a pimp,
And
right?
that was the staff, right? That was the
staff. Like, he didn't even have a morpher.
Right.
He had a
That's
Zeonizer.
right.
He had a Zeonizer, but you never saw it. Like, you saw it in an episode, and then it was in some mystical position. So the Gold Ranger was kind of the playboy. But he did the same things because the entire team, they fought, and they're getting their butts kicked, and then they called me. And I was like, well, only because you called.
Jason actually, there's a part in Power Rangers here where Jason pretty much tells Tommy, he says, listen, I'm not coming back to take my own spot. We're a team here. And I think that that's such a great message, though, that it was like, hey, we're just a team. We're all here for each other. I think that's a really good message that Jason kind of had. But I want to go back to Beast Morphers for a second. The reason why is because I got a text from a buddy today. His name is Brennan Mejia. He said that in the trailer that they showed all the different characters, but they didn't show Brennan Mejia. Brennan wants to know where Brennan is in this thing.
My official response is I have officially been released in the trailer, and I can talk about that. Anything else will be absolutely freaking amazing when Hasbro releases it.
That's a true statement. And I also like the throwback there. The King Ranger was also, I believe, in O-Ranger, the Japanese version of the Sentai. That was his name, the King Ranger, the Gold Ranger's name. So
It was.
it all ties back. It all
It
ties
does.
back. I like it.
Full circle, baby.
And I got to ask you, so Boom Studios has really helped with the resurgence of Power Rangers, and I think they're killing it. Kyle Higgins starting it right now. Ryan Parrott's doing such a great job. And it was just revealed a couple weeks ago, maybe last month, that your character is now one of the Omega Rangers,
Omega.
the Red Omega Ranger. And have you gotten a chance to read some of the Boom stuff?
Yeah. I have friends within the inner circle. I know Kyle. I know Ryan. I know Jose. I know quite a few people throughout the circle. There's more, and we've been talking.
How closely do you think they capture Jason?
I think they do an excellent job at capturing his willingness. Number one is humility. He was never the flashy guy. He never needed the bling. They capture his ability to always put his team first.
Right.
I love that. But I also love that they transferred the origin of the story in the 90s when a cell phone was like a brick
Yeah.
to what it is today. Everybody has an iPhone, a Samsung, something like that, and bring it into real time. I love that they understood me enough to put Jason and Trini together.
Yeah.
I love that Jason and Trini swap suits because I would have never dated Kimberly.
We were just talking about that.
I don't do high maintenance. I never have.
We were just talking about that because my girlfriend's daughter, I got her onto Power Rangers, like with the first season. Of
He's
Power
training her right.
I am legit. Like this was part of my goal, right? Is like it's called
I'm so proud.
It's just called good parenting. But
See?
it's just training her right. So honestly, when I thought I don't know why I thought this, but automatically I thought, well, she's gonna relate to Kimberly. Nope, Trini. 100%. She loves the Yellow Ranger. And I was just like, wow, like looking back as an adult and watching how that character was, it was really, really written really well because she communicated and did everything the right way.
Wherever you were as a fan, there was someone there for you to identify with. Right. So there's no shame in any of it. There's nothing but an uplifting, glorious story. And that is part of why Power Rangers was #1 in the world in 40 countries and 90 languages.
26 years, man.
26. Why you got to talk about that?
Hey, let me ask you, when you saw this Lightning Collection pack from Hasbro real quick, that when you first knew that obviously the Red Ranger and the Gold Ranger were going to be a Comic-Con exclusive and you got to see the face sculpt, what was your first initial reaction? Because it is very good. Like, I almost thought, I was like, how do you 3D print something? Like, it's very good. So what was your first initial reaction when you saw that?
I felt like when the toys first came out, they did their best job.
Are we talking back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in like 93, 94, I felt like they did their best job.
Those flip heads? You know, you push
it's morphin' time.
Yeah.
It's morphin' time. It's morphin' time. I might have played with that once or twice.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I might have played with that once or twice as well. Where do you think Jason would be in the Power Ranger universe right now?
You know, I think they finally figured out, and because Ryan and Kevin, I met with them. They're friends of mine. They're amazing writers, and I think because we met, the evolution of where the comics have gone, where the Rangers move in, they don't go to a peace conference. What they really do is move into the beginning of a special operations unit. That is exactly Jason's forte. Anonymity, no need for recognition, but an intense ability to crush the enemy and help those that he loves and appreciate succeed. That's exactly where Jason would be. That's why I left the show, became firefighter, paramedic, went 4 years in the Middle East, became a medic attached to military operations, and now that I'm back, I still take care of anybody, whether you're a school teacher, a medic. That's what I do, and I think it's perfect as the Omega Rangers.
Quick rumor I want to clear up real quick. Did you ever hear about Power Rangers Hexagon? It was Power Rangers Ninja Storm. I don't know. Well, Power Rangers Ninja Storm before it came Ninja Storm was supposed to be called Power Rangers Hexagon, and it was supposed to be this thing where they were bringing your character back to lead the. I guess they were called the Thunder Rangers in that season. Did anybody ever reach out to you about this at all? Because it was literally the season right after Wild Force.
So I can tell you that I've had offers to come back every year for a lot of years. They asked me to come back for like Super Megaforce, SmackDown, whatever that was.
Sure.
But it just hadn't happened. And I'm super picky because I feel like the fans have an image of Jason, and I don't want that to ever fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of get it, but I'm choosy. I'm not going to be the guy that comes back every season.
Sure,
ever.
sure. Now, you've been there from Saban. I mean, Wild Force was that transitional year between Saban and Disney. And now you're here with Hasbro. Where do you think the franchise can go? And what have you already seen change with the franchise from when you were already with it previously?
Man, I'll tell you this. I had to do a lot of research. I had to do a lot of understanding because I didn't realize that many of the things I grew up loving were already Hasbro. Like my gen,
Right.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. I'm a huge, look, Arashikage, man.
See?
I'm a G.I. Joe guy, too.
Transformers. And Hasbro is wrecking it. They're wrecking it. They're doing it amazing. I would love to be a part of that. When it comes to Power Rangers, my hope and my prayer, and I'm pretty sure it's a belief, is that if anybody's going to do it right, Hasbro can.
I agree.
And in whatever capacity I can support that, I'm all in.
Now, we know that you're going to be in Beast Mode for season 2. Would you ever be up to doing a Power Rangers animated series based on the Jason character, some of your others like Walter Jones and David or whoever else would come back?
The answer is absolutely. The further answer is that there may or may not be one in the works I have been working on for 3 years, and I am very careful about releasing information for. But just know you're not done with Jason.
Well, I don't want to be done with Jason, and I loved playing with you when I was a kid. I know that sounded really weird.
Whoa.
But hey, it's Comic-Con. We're going to get weird.
Comic-Con, San Diego, 2019, right?
Yeah, and I was so happy that you were on that panel yesterday. That really brought it together for me. I think Hasbro's making all the right moves. So, Austin, if anyone wanted to follow you, where can they find you on social media?
So I have several platforms. Facebook, Austin ST John, and you'll see the blue check mark. Instagram, Austin_ST_John. Twitter, ASJ Austin. And you can hit me up for like all my biz, or you can on the website, austinstjohn.biz.
Yep, and that's where they can also get those class rings. Is that correct?
All of the above.
All of the above. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, and I can't wait. Can you please sign my legacy or my Lightning Collection Power Rangers action figures from Hasbro?
You want me to sign this?
Yes, sir.
The Lightning.
All of it.
All right, then I'll be signing it now.
Thank you so much. Awesome.
It is done and done, boyo.
Thank you so much. And
My pleasure.
Again, my favorite interview of the convention. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, God bless. Much love.